Contact us to avail the combo offer of General Studies and Public Administration optional with 20% discount.
Hello everyone, welcome to Lukman IAS. Today we are going to have the Hindu analysis of 2nd and 3rd October together. Let us see which are the important articles from these 2 days, the Hindu newspaper. Yes, so these are the important articles related to mains examination, related to prelims examination. First of all, we will take overview of all these articles, then we will discuss them one by one in detail. So, mains related, reading Gandhi as a lesson of political maturity. As it is Mahatma Gandhi's birth anniversary, 2nd October, so related to that, now the article specifically talks about how Gandhiji viewed politics. Okay, so a lesson of political maturity, according to him, what political maturity is, meaning now the present day politicians, what they can learn from Gandhiji. So, to some extent philosophical aspects are discussed, but yes, surely in ethics paper it is important, as well as those who are having philosophy and PSR optional subject, for them also it is relevant. Okay, it can be included in essay paper also. Then toxic firecrackers on Sunday's newspaper FAQ page. So, it is important, recently Supreme Court has said that some of the firecrackers manufacturer violated Supreme Court order, and now, so there will be some kind of CBI inquiry regarding these violations. Toxic firecrackers, as the word is saying here, so it is talking about how the toxic firecrackers are resulting into the environment pollution or air pollution, especially in Delhi during the Diwali time period, or now the November month. In that particular time period, how toxic smog is created, impacting health of the people. Okay. Then 7 out of 106 names suggested as High Court judges cleared so far, Chief Justice of India. So, in one of the speech, CJI is saying that there is still huge pendency of the cases in high courts, and unless and until executive, that is the government, appoints these vacant positions to the high courts, the names they are recommended by the Supreme Court Collegium. So, we have to understand the ball in we can say executive's court. We will talk about that, what CJI is saying here. Then specifically for prelims examination on science and technology page, you can see here a tiny plant that can digest low density plastic sheets. Okay, so this new discovery by some of the scientists from India, they are saying that these microalgae variety can, let's say, help in digesting low density plastics. So, biodegradation, or we can say that this is how the plastic needs to be degraded with the help of these algae. This is novel method to reduce the plastic pollution, right. Now, all about molnupiravir, this is the new drug in news, and yes, this is the pill that is given to the COVID-19. Now, phase 3 data, trial data has come out, and yes, it is showing some promising results regarding this. Okay, we will talk about this, how it works. Then Langa Manganiyar heritage. So, it is talking about the musicians of Rajasthan, especially the Thar desert region, Jaisalmer and Barmer district. From this Muslim Langa Manganiyar people are there. So, yes, their heritage is now getting being protected through digital conversion of their recordings. So, this is important from art and culture perspective. Then the phase 2 trials of INS Vikrant are going to happen in near future. Phase 1 trials have been successful. So, this is indigenously built aircraft carrier INS Vikrant. Let us talk in detail about these articles. Reading Gandhi as a lesson of political maturity. Yes. So, birth anniversary of Gandhiji, there will be, let's say, many articles regarding Gandhiji in different newspapers. You should understand that, there are in GS1 paper, society part is there, then we have history, freedom struggle, there the Gandhiji, yes, there can be question. Then in GS4 ethics paper, quotation based or Gandhian philosophy, role of leaders and their references, everywhere Gandhiji is important. And then we can say essay paper also, there can be direct or indirect references to Gandhiji. Those who are having philosophy or PSR optional subject, yes, for them also it is important. So learning about Gandhian philosophy is very important for our preparation. Along with that, in general, we should be aware about his philosophy. The article particularly talks about political philosophy. Okay, so he necessarily viewed politics as ethical mode of conduct. Okay, so for him, the politics was not about getting elected and let's say by hooks and crooks and all these things, getting and retaining the political power. Rather, for him, the politics was ethical mode of conduct. He felt that the politicians should focus on building the strong character, and thereby automatically the people will start following him. Okay, this is how he talked about the ideal political leader. He was also exemplar of lifelong process of listening and learning. So according to him, the good politician is one who listens to others. Okay, so who listens to others and learn about the culture, customs, views and opinions of other people. So he himself has followed that, and that's why he was being called in the during freedom struggle as the leader of masses. So he was listening to the people. He had, let's say, on daily basis the grievances of the people were heard by him. At the same time, he was also listening to the views of other politicians from time to time on different let's say platforms. So it made him the, let's say, leading to political maturity. Then the idea of epistemic humility as the necessary methodology in approaching and understanding other cultures and religion. So basically this epistemic humility was very required for so as to understand the cultures of. So we all know about that humility, humbleness is very important. Otherwise what happens is when the person is egotistic, then he will not listen to other, and that is not a good politician. Okay, so humility is very much required so as to listen to other, learn from the other. At the same time, one should understand that the person or his own knowledge is never perfect. Okay, so understanding that, understanding own imperfectness is very, very important in this aspect. Okay, then all individuals, irrespective of their religion, race, culture, had the right to self-governance. This is also important, and especially from the Indian society's perspective, which is very much, we can say that the blend of different cultures, races, religion, and for that purpose we need to understand that it is the right of each and everyone belonging to different religion, races, culture, so as to have self-governance. Then only the politicians will rise above the petty politics and have some kind of statesmanship. Okay, so this is how Gandhiji is talking about political maturity. The capacity to engage constructively with conflicting values was an essential component of Gandhiji's practical wisdom and empathetic pluralism. The capacity to engage constructively with conflicting values. So obviously there will be conflicting values, and the capacity of the person to engage with these conflictive let's say values constructively. So this is how the role played by some of the politicians from time to time as a mediator, or we can say that to resolve the disputes between different groups. This shows the maturity, political maturity of the politicians. Okay. Then for Gandhiji, politics, like spirituality, was a space to examine and experience truth. Okay, so for him, the politics was not gaining or capturing and retaining the political power. Rather, he viewed it from spiritual perspective, and to examine his own life and experience the truth. He was, let's say, considering that he found the way to achieve the path towards truth. He understood that he has not yet achieved the truth or known the real truth. Rather, he knew that the peace and non-violence, satyagraha, was path to achieve this truth. So he knew that, and he asked others to follow that path. That's the political maturity for Gandhiji was the state of mind and the mode of being where one had the capacity to form one's life in a social sphere. Okay, so this is how he is viewing political maturity, or in general maturity, and this can come from strong character. The person with strong character will have maturity according to him. We can say that when the person is achieving wisdom in life, we will say that he has achieved maturity. And surely wisdom for politicians, then we can say that it will be the political maturity of the politician. Okay, and so that's why we today we require the politicians with strong character like Gandhiji. Okay, so this discussion can be used either in ethics paper, essay paper, or optional subjects like PSR and philosophy. Now moving on, toxic firecrackers. Yes, let us understand this. Okay, so what did Supreme Court rule 3 years ago? So why it is in news? Supreme Court order violations by firecracker manufacturers. That's why it is in news. Now we should understand here that 3 years back there was complete ban on use of firecrackers, and yes, then we can say that low emissivity firecrackers, or we will say green crackers, as developed by CSIR, they were allowed to use in the country. Okay, so in this manner we should understand what happened 3 years back. Basically such decision was taken especially looking at the annual smog formation, especially after the Diwali or during Diwali time, when such firecrackers, burning of firecrackers results into the pollutants, be it gaseous or solid particles, particulate matters into the atmosphere, leading to formation of dense fog which remains in place for almost 6 to 7 days, impacting health of the people. And yes, surely to have clean air, or we will say right to clean air. So Supreme Court has said that this is part of fundamental right under Article 21, right to life and personal liberty. Okay, so this you should aware about polity aspect. Now, what is the controversy? The controversy here, it says that first thing we should understand that though there are green crackers are there, but low, or we will say that very few people buy green crackers. Second thing, we should understand that there is breaking, or we can say violations of rules in terms of, let's say, composition of firecrackers. So there are strict composition given by PESO. Okay, so this is the regulatory body PESO for fixing the chemical content of the firecracker during the manufacturing. You should understand that how the pollution happens during because of, let's say, burning of firecrackers. There are some, let's say, elements like barium is there, or we can say aluminum is there, and when these oxides of these interact with the we can say moisture, and then there is formation of different gases or pollutants, like sulfur dioxide is formed, nitrous let's say oxides are formed. Along with that, we should understand it results into noise pollution. It results into noise pollution also. Okay, so air pollution as well as noise pollution, this has been the major aspect, right? So what is the controversy here? Controversy is regarding basically the industry or the manufacturers are saying that there will be huge loss to the industry, let's say the unemployment will happen. At the same time, the green crackers, the manufacturing capacities of these manufacturers to manufacture green crackers is very less, and this is the controversy. Can green crackers make a difference? Yes, surely it can make difference, because whatever the, let's say, light emission that is happening in the green crackers, it is of same level, or let's say the noise is also at the same level, but the air pollution levels significantly come down. Okay, so it can make difference, but at present the technology to produce these or manufacture these green crackers is not available to all manufacturers. They have not adopted that technology. So this is the major concern, we can say. And we can talk about the regulation also. Now, what is the state of industry? We can understand that the manufacturers are lobbying for allowing this we can say manufacturing of firecrackers, and let's say especially during the festival season. But surely we should understand, at the same time they are arguing for, let's say, the livelihood of those employed in the industry. So that is also major problem. But you should be also aware that firecrackers industry is one such industry which also employs the highest amount of child labor. You may be aware about the Shivkasi place, infamous for child labor, for this firecracker industry, right? So this is also major concern, you can talk about that. Okay, so obviously either this industry needs to shift towards green crackers or it should be shut down. Okay, so it needs to adopt the technology, and to some extent then the government can support in the financial aspect to adopt the green crackers technology in this industry. Okay, so from environment section essay paper you can understand this discussion. Now, 7 out of 106 names suggested as High Court judges cleared so far. So CJI was again talking out in one of the speech. He said that since May they have suggested, or the collegium led by CJI has recommended 106 names to different high courts, and up till now only 7 have been let's say appointed. Also when we are talking about chief justices of high courts, 9 were suggested and only 1 is appointed up till now. Now very good statements by CJI in that speech, like endeavor of nation should be to carry flag of justice to its remotest corner and to the weakest person. You can write this in your answers whenever we are talking about ensuring justice, be it social justice or other justice. But yes, when we are talking about purely justice, role of judiciary is important. Inclusive growth could only be attained through equal and inclusive access to justice. Unequal access to justice leads to greater gaps in social fabric. This statement can be written when we are talking about inclusive growth in GS3 paper economy part also. Apart from pendency, vacancies and piling up of thousands of cases, the pandemic has exposed some of the deep-rooted problems in our society. Along with that, lack of health care, eviction from home, uncertainty about one's next meal, all these overflow from absence of justice. Okay, so this is also very important. Now, moving on to next article, specifically for prelims examination, the tiny plant that can digest low density plastic sheets. Yes. So this article, there is discovery, or we can say researchers from University of Madras and Presidency College Chennai have isolated algae species that shows promise as an agent of biodegradation of plastic sheets. Okay, so you can use this as an example, biodegradation of plastic sheet. Microalgae, Uranema africanum borge. A species of microalgae is commonly found in Africa and Asia and Europe. Okay, so only 60% of the plastic used in India was collected and recycled. Some facts are mentioned here, and metros alone contribute to some 21.2% of the total waste, led by Delhi, followed by Chennai, Kolkata and Mumbai. Usual means for disposal of plastic waste involve incineration, landfilling, recycling. What is incineration? Incineration, we can say that we are heating the segregated plastic waste, and we are trying to, we can say, eliminate the plastic waste, and further trying to reduce the gaseous exhaust and the pollutants from the incineration process also. We are trying to recycle them also, and landfilling, already we can understand all the landfills are over flooding by the plastics. So now this is not sustainable solution. We need to either recycle that or look for biodegradation and such sustainable solutions. Okay, they have limitations, sometimes produce side effects that are hazardous to the environment. For example, landfilling, yes, it is hazardous to environment. It is flowing into the, or we can say, toxicity into the rivers, like microplastic pollution is happening into the rivers, and ultimately it is contributing to marine pollutions. We learned about microbeads and its pollution, right? So it is resulting into microplastic pollution. It is also hazardous to the stray animals, and the stray animals are eating this plastic, and it is impacting their health also. Ultimately, we can say that through bioaccumulation and biomagnification, ultimately humans' health is also at stake. So that's why we can say that we need to have more sustainable solutions for the plastic degradation, and that is biodegradation is being now one of the area where the research is advancing. Okay, now moving on. How beneficial is new pill to the patients with COVID-19? Here we are talking about the new pill that has been in news. So what is the name here? Is Molnupiravir. Molnupiravir, antiviral drug. Okay, so this antiviral drug is unique. First thing you should understand, it is pill. Up till now, whatever the antiviral drugs that were used, like Remdesivir and all this, they were intravenous. Injections were used, right? So this is advantage. Second thing we should understand that this pill, it has shown the promising results in the human trials, and in future, in near future, we can expect that the emergency use approval can be given to this particular drug. Okay, so yes, the trials on mild and moderate disease cases, they have shown the successful reduction. They have halved the chances of hospitalization of such patients. Along with that, it is, let's say, given orally as compared to other which are given in an intravenous manner, right? At the same time, through the genome, let's say, sequences, Molnupiravir reportedly demonstrated consistent efficacy across viral variants of Gamma, Delta and Mu. So this is also a good thing. Along with that, how does it work? Okay, like any other antiviral drug like Remdesivir. How Remdesivir works, it inhibits the replication of this virus inside the host cells. In the same manner, this drug also basically it works by altering critical enzymes that are necessary for virus to begin replicating in body's host cell. Okay, so what such enzymes will not be made available for the virus for replication. Such enzymes are altered directly. This is a unique thing. Okay, this can be asked in the prelims examination. Okay, now future proofing of Langa Manganiyar heritage. So yes, we are talking about art and culture, and this Langa Manganiyar, they are actually the ballads, folklore and songs artists. So yes, they are musicians, traditional musicians from Thar desert region, especially along the border Jaisalmer and Barmer district, and also some of the artists from beyond the, we can say, border in Pakistan's Tharpakar and Sanghar districts of Sindh region. Now basically there are threats to this tradition. What are threats? Apart from pandemic, this vital heritage facing threats from changes in patronage and increased urbanization in these districts. So what used to happen before independence, the Maharajas and we can say those rulers, they used to give patronage. So that was source of income, right? Recognition along with source of income, livelihood. Now after independence, they are actually facing the livelihood problem. Okay, there are no stages, or we can say for performing arts, and the increasing urbanization, changes in the livelihood opportunities, that has resulted into decline in the heritage here. Okay, so this particular project is being implemented in saving the rapidly disappearing narrative traditions of this community. Okay, remember the name Langa Manganiyar, these are actually the Muslim communities, musicians in western Rajasthan, Jaisalmer and Barmer. Okay. Now, Vikrant to sail out for phase 2 trials. Yes, so in August month, phase 1 trials completed successfully and the positive results were there. Now, there will be second phase during the October month and third phase trials in December. The Navy is expecting induction of Vikrant by next year, August 2022. Okay, so basic information about this indigenous aircraft carrier is that yes, it is designed by Navy's Directorate of Naval Design and built by Cochin Shipyard. It has more than 76% of indigenous content. It can carry about 30 assorted aircraft including fighter jets and helicopters. So yes, the length is given 262 meter long and it can accommodate 1,700 people with specialized cabin for accommodation. Okay, at present the aircraft carrier is Vikramaditya, right? Yes, INS Vikramaditya is there. So remember about INS Vikrant, we are expecting question here because this is first such indigenously built aircraft carrier. Okay, there are let's say few other articles, and in that article there is talking about use of drones for seed dispersal. This is novel application. Last year question was there about application of drones in prelims examination. Okay, so which among the following are applications of drones? So we need to have follow up on every day from different corners of the world applications of drones. Like in last year we have also witnessed the vaccine delivery and drug delivery in remote places through drones, with the help of drones. So here seed dispersal is being used especially for afforestation, and we can say that improving quality of degraded forests. Many times the forests are inaccessible, and because of that such dispersal of seeds with the help of drones, it will be very helpful for regeneration of forest. Okay, so this is novel initiative by one of the non-profit organization, and that's why it was in news. So you can use in here. Then there is amendment to IT rules, income tax rules, especially regarding the retrospective taxation policy. Recently has government has ended the retrospective taxation policy because of those Kane Energy and Vodafone tax case. going against India in international arbitration, we can say courts, right? So the government has ended this retrospective taxation and now it is formalized through amendment of income tax rules. So earlier we discussed in detail about this. There was ED topic also in detail we discussed about that. Okay, so fine. Any question that you have? Otherwise we can stop. Okay.
Contact us to avail the combo offer of General Studies and Public Administration optional with 20% discount.